Okay, I'm in your face. And I know I look like an apple head, but whatever. I was shampooing my hair and I blow dried it and just stuck it in a ponytail to like get ready to flat iron in the morning. I was thinking about doing a vid on it too. I think I'm gonna do that. Um, anyway, today I'm coming to you because I just felt like vlogging, something I never do. So I decided I would do me, um, and show you the real me. I mean, not like y'all getting the fake me, but it's stuff that I usually don't do on camera. One of the things I try not to curse so much, but today it's gonna be one of them vlogs because I got some things to get off my chest. Um, I'm gonna talk about two things that I rarely talk about on camera and in real life because these two topics are taboo. Um, Politics and religion. Uh, I smoke too. I know y'all didn't know that, did you? I know. Don't tell me. I know. LaShera, stop smoking. It's not good for you. I know. I know. I'm trying to quit, but we gonna keep it real today, right? Okay. So I was at home this past week. I stayed like a week. 5 days. I was at home, and while I was there, my mama took my grandma to church. Not their regular church, but that she took her to another family, a cousin of mine. He's about 6 years old, and he's a recovering. No, he's not recovering. He's a crackhead, but one of the sweetest crackheads you'll ever meet in your life. Um, and he's going through this rehab program again, and and don't judge because everybody got a crackhead in their family. You might not have one in your immediate family, but you got a crackhead, meth addict, something, alcoholic. Somebody is dealing with something in your family. Anyway, he's getting stuff together, and he belongs to this rehab, and they go to church every Sunday. Well, he asked my mama to come support him or whatever, so she took my grandmama. Well, she asked me did I want to go, and I was like no. Um, Not that I have anything against church, but I'm the type of person that if you ask me do I want to go to church, I'm gonna automatically say no. And I'm like, I know that might sound stupid to y'all, but it's the reason behind it because church people, not to say anything bad about them, but church people always trying to pressure it on you. And I know, that if you're a true Christian, your duty is to try to convert others, to try to get them to see the light the right way. But a lot of the time, Christians can be so mean and so judgmental. And I just bite back. When you ask me, you going to church, being condescending, I don't have time for that. So whether or not you my mama did, it don't matter. If you ask me to go, I'm gonna say no. I know that sounds stupid, but that's just me. But anyway, she asked me if I want to go, and I say no. Well, they went to church, and she came back, and I asked her how was church or whatever, and she was like, it was interesting, and she went to explain it to me, and she was saying that in their church they lay hands on, they put oil on, and they hit on the head and try to get you to fall back, and they speak in tongues and all that. Well, I'm Baptist, and in Baptist, you might find one or two people that catch the Holy Ghost, and but usually when they catch it, it's real. They can't turn it on and off. And I just find that with a lot of these churches, people are speaking in tongues. They're shahamna hamna, I'm coming on a Honda, and then the next 5 seconds they like, can you go get the cornbread out the oven? That ain't how it works. If you truly speaking in tongues, you truly speaking in tongues. Ain't no turning on and off. And it's been a lot of talk about this pastor that comes on television late at night. I've been watching him, not watching him, but I've been seeing him for about 5 years now. I'm insomniac, so I'm always up late at night. He comes on late at night. And he'll be talking, and then start speaking in tongues, like, shahamna, blah, 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 blah. And then just, start back regular conversation. I just have an issue with that. And, like I said, not to talk about anybody's religion, but I just feel like people that do that and know that they, lying, know God ain't said nothing to them, and just trying to get your money, I think they, they're on a slow fall to hell. That's just my opinion. But that's that. Anyway, second topic is politics. I am a Barack supporter. And I'm not voting for Barack for the simple reasons or the typical reasons that a lot of people think that black people are going to vote for him for. It's not that. I'm voting for him because he's talking about things that I feel like the country needs to hear. He's talking about things that's, relates to my future and the country's future, real issues. And that is the reason why I'm voting for him. Now, the fact that he's black is a plus. No lie, real talk. You know what I'm saying? But either way it goes, we made history regardless. I also fear that, Sarah Palin and McCain, I don't even want to talk about them. I would rather just let it go. I'm not going to talk about them. I'm just talking in general today. What else? Some questions I get about me. I live in Florida, from Tuskegee. Do I like Florida? Yeah, it's okay. But I miss home. I've been here almost 5 years, and I still miss home. That's why I go home so often. I go home at least 2 or 3 times a month to see my parents, my mom and my daddy. I always say my mama. In fact, I'm a daddy's baby, but they're still together, 35 years. But I always go home. Truth be told, Tuskegee has nothing to offer. No jobs. Crime rate is ridiculous. People get shot and killed every other day there. The cases often go unsolved. Robbers, people breaking your house in a heartbeat. It's rough there, but it is my home. I've been there all my life. I've never been up north or nothing. I've always been in the south. I've always stayed there. During family reunions, we would go and stay a week with my cousins or something, And I got family in Cleveland, Ohio, and Connecticut. But the furthest I've been, I would say, is Washington, D.C. And I hated it. It was a school trip, and it rained for like a week. We were there for a week and a half, and it rained the whole time we were there. Now, I did enjoy seeing the monuments and the White House and, where they passed the bill. I enjoyed all of that shit, but it just, it rained, and I'm not a rain person. Tune. A lot of y'all asked about Tune. Tune is in Tuskegee. She's actually keeping my grandmama. My grandma had a stroke like 3 years ago. And the lady that was keeping her, which is a really close friend of the family, she started just fucking up. That's what it is. You know how it is when you hire somebody that knows the family and they start kind of like doing what the hell they want to do. She was having people all over my grandma's house all the time of night, bitches in my grandma's house sleeping in the back room, just all kind of stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? If you want a regular job, you couldn't do that, you couldn't be at the nurse home at the VA with your homegirl sitting down, smoking a cigarette. You couldn't do that shit. So, it kind of got to the point to where she was just like ignoring all the rules. She's having fucking rogues in my grandmama's house and shit, bitches that I knew that was stealing, people that didn't have nowhere to go. So, when somebody ain't got nowhere to go, first thing they want to do is, can I spend the night? Nah, bitch, this ain't her house, it's my grandma's house. And me and Toon would call up there, call down there to up there. Call up there to Tuskegee, and you know what I'm saying? She answered the phone, we hear people all in the background and shit. And one time we called, and another bitch answered the phone, a roguish bitch. I knew this bitch was roguish. You know what I'm saying? Because she had told me she a good friend. Like I said, she been friends with me and Tone for about 15 years. And this bitch, had told us a few weeks ago that the girl was a fucking rogue, that she stole some money out her mama's purse. So we called the house, and this bitch answered the phone. And I'm like, where's old girl at? I don't want to call her name. But I'm like, where's old girl? And she went to the store. So I'm like, what the fuck? Not only, bitch, did you leave a roguish bitch at my grandmama's house, you left a bitch that don't nobody really know. This bitch could have, my grandma got nice shit. You know what I'm saying? She could have stole my grandmama's shit. She could have been beating on my grandma. I know y'all done seen them damn Dateline stories where people be beating up on it, elderly and all that. So it was high time that bitch, got gone. She a friend. I love her to death. When I say bitch, I don't mean it in no bad way. But it was high time she got the fuck gone, because we was getting perturbed with her. We was getting mad. Every time we would call, and it'd be always some new shit going on. She had one bitch up in the house that had just robbed a dope dealer. You know what I'm saying? and the nigga was looking for her, you know, and I'm like, then you just tell me he could come by, you know, I think about shit like that. He could come by and just shoot the fuck, he know you over there, you know, and just get my grandma into bullshit, so, you know, we had to let her go. So Tune is there. Oh, that's about me. No kids. What I do, I like to watch reality TV and do makeup. And of course, spending time with my husband. We've been together for 9 years. I think 9. Yeah, 9. We've been married for 1. You know how we do it, y'all. Let's see. Mom and Daddy stay together. Did I say that already? I don't know. It's about 3:30 in the morning. I should be my ass asleep, but I just can't get to sleep. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, I want to talk about the Housewives of Atlanta. I'm a reality show whore. I mean, I will watch that all day long. If they got a marathon, I am watching it. No matter what it is. If it's a reality TV show, I'm on it. And right now, my favorite is the not Desperate Housewives. Half of them bitches is desperate, but the Housewives of Atlanta. My favorite is Nene. At first, I didn't think I was going to like her because she was like, we live in a gated community. And I was like, this bitch is delusional. But I kind of like her. I don't like Sheree. She is like something serious. You know, you want a 7-figure deal. I know women deserve to be kept, you know, like they are used to. But I just don't think it's right for, you know, men to have to pay for the rest of your fucking life for you to buy Chanel and Gucci, you know, where you can get up off your ass on Birkin. And the other girl, what's her name? Deshawn. She is clearly delusional. She's spending up all her husband's money. And my husband was telling me that, you know, he ain't really well known. He don't make money like that. And this bitch, you know, I need a property manager and a bitch to make up my bed and somebody to cook my food and scrub my feet and do my... Just, bitch, you can do all that on your own. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real, you can do that shit on your own. You don't need nobody to help you make up your damn bed. You fuck around one day and the bitch making up your bed being there with your husband. I'm just like that. I don't allow no hoes in my house. Just to be truth. I just don't. Me and my cousin, you know what I'm saying? My cousin been here forever. I don't, you know, have any kind of what's the word? I don't know the fucking word. I trust her with all my heart. And of course I trust my husband because if I didn't, I wouldn't have married his ass. Y'all see me on here a lot doing the makeup and stuff. And, you know, that's the real me. But this is the real me too. You know, when I'm just kicking back, I kick back. Yeah, I curse. This is my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want to address something else also. I got an email from one of my subscribers. She's a sweet lady, you know, real nice lady, whatever. But she sent me an email and was like, I noticed that you get so upset when people leave comments on your page. You know, if this YouTube, people going to say bad things. Fuck that. This is my channel. And by all means, if you're going to, you know, leave constructive criticism, do that. Feel free. But you will not disrespect me. You will not call me out my damn name. You know, if you can't, I was just raised, if you can't say nothing nice, then don't say nothing at all. And that's me all day, every day. I have never left a rude comment on anybody's page, ever. Ever. You know what I'm saying? If somebody make a video and I don't like that shit, I just press the back button or I go to something else. I don't feel like it's necessary. And for people to do that, you know, I get people calling me. I got one comment, and the girl was like, all the makeup you put on will never make you white. Well, who gives a shit? I ain't trying to be white. I love white folks, but I'm fine with the skin that I'm in, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no issue with the blackness. And this shit was black. It just, you know, stupid shit. People just ain't got nothing else better to do. Just, you know, this is my channel, and you will respect me. You don't have to like me. I don't give, you know, a rat's ass if you like me, truth be told, but you ain't finna just be talking shit on my channel, and I'm not, you know, it's in me to bite back. If you piss me off, if you say some shit that I don't like, I'm gonna try my best to say it back in a nice way, but if you be rude, you gonna get that rudeness back right at you, you know, right back. It's just, you know, eye for eye, goddammit. I'm sorry, but that's just me all day, every day. People say hateful shit, it's irrelevant, really, and it's kind of dumb, but it still pisses me off. And it's not that they stealing my joy because I don't let them do that, but I tell them how the fuck I feel. I tell them what they need to get off at. That's what you should do. That's just how I feel. No bitches be stupid and ignorant, acting dumb. I put them right on back in their place, and I block your ass. So if you have something negative to say about my hair, slick back with this apple face, I know it's a big ass face, but I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my camera cut me off, so that must mean it's time for me to go. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the vlogging session. I think I'm going to do it often. It's good for the soul, just to talk shit, talk about you, what you like, what you don't like. What floats your boat? I think I'm about 15, 16 minutes in, so I've been doing a lot of talking. Didn't even realize it went by so fast. Tomorrow I'm going to do a toot on how to flat iron my hair. Like I said, I shampooed it. It's time for a perm. Can y'all see them naps? I don't know if y'all can see them. But I do my perm every 4 weeks. A lot of people do it every 6 weeks. I can't go 6 weeks. I'm tender-headed. So when my shit start getting nappy and I can't comb it because it hurt, I perm it. 4 weeks works for me. 6 weeks might work for you. I shampooed it with my Norm Cream of Nature. I do use the Aphrodite shampoo sometimes. And the leave-in conditioner. Because I like it. It's good. What else? I guess that's it. I should be going now. It's about... It's late. I should be my ass in the bed. I guess I'm getting tired. My eyes red. I think they are. One of my eyelashes is just wonky as hell. I don't know which one it is, but I just messed it up. Not messed it up, but they just weren't right. Put them right on back in the case that they came out of. But that's it, y'all. It's been real, so I'm gonna holler at y'all later. And I love y'all. Peace.